Well, good morning. We are now into November. And when you know it, we have a bit of a rainy start to the day. Um, One of the things I did see was that canola is currently at a good high price. And so what we need to do is see which place is going to provide us with the highest price. So what we're going to do, we're going to check here, and it looks like Grain West Silo. Why don't we tag that place? I have a pretty good feeling you know where that is. And then while we're at it, let's check the contracts here. It looks like there's only one cotton field that we could possibly do, and that's on field 1. Now, I particularly don't want to do that, especially for that price. 37,000 is not a lot for the cotton. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that. But we will be doing a little bit of a canola delivery. So stick around, let's get to that. Seeing as we have our tipper ready to go, we may as well just load it all in the tipper. I think it should all fit in one big old crack. So we're just going to start filling, it says, and we're looking for canola. 94,000. Yes, that'll absolutely fit in this tipper. I think this one's good for about 105,000. So it should definitely all fit in here. Now while we wait, I might end up combining episodes a little bit here. Since in December there's usually not a lot of contracts going on. December seems to be really quiet. The only thing we really do in December is haul grain away. So I might end up combining that together, just to, you know, so we don't have 2 or 3 episodes of me hauling grain. We can just make one episode here of us hauling grain. How does that sound to you guys? Sound fair enough? Good stuff. Looks like we're all loaded up. 86% of a trailer. So you'll remember that this canola is, I don't think it was stuff that we even planted ourselves, is it? I'd have to look back in my records and see, but somehow I have a feeling that we didn't even plant this. This was just all leftovers? Or am I somehow missing something here? I don't know. I'll go back in the records and I'll check. But in the meantime, Grain West Silo's over there by the large green beacon. So that's where we're headed off to. And here we come. We're just coming up on the elevator right now. My poor truck just twisting every which way. It's kind of amusing to me. Let's pull in here. Grain West. You can see the big GW up there. Oh shoot, now you can't anymore. Let me back up. I just gotta show you guys that real quick. There you go. You can see a GW. Perfect. Now we've made our point. Let's get to dumping this out. So any guesses as to how much this is going to produce for us as far as cash goes? My guess is, 200,000. But remains to be seen. That might actually be more than that. Like right now we're over 1 million. So hey, it might actually be better than we thought. Oh, 1,100,000. How much was it? 325. Oh, okay, I was way out. Yeah, I said 200,000. It's 325. That's amazing. Yeah, 1.1 million. That's perfect. I'm not gonna complain about that. $300,000 from not even a trailer load. So that tells me that canola is actually a pretty decent crop to grow. I might have to consider one year just doing a really good canola field, like just plant canola everywhere. But we all know that's the year that all the canola prices are going to be terribly far down, right? Let's just set cruise control on that, and I just want to take a look and see what it looks like. It's looks like the price right now is 3,464. So as long as it's over 3,000, then canola is worth it. I wish I wrote these notes down. It would really help me to make more wise decisions. It is what it is. Yeah, hopefully you guys are ignoring all my tire tracks from my previous time driving. I was kind of looking at the menu and stuff. I also couldn't find where I did this canola harvest. So I honestly have no clue where I got the canola from. I don't remember if I had a field of canola or if I got it from somewhere else. But you know what, it's besides the point. The point is we made over 300,000 on the canola. That's the bottom line. So with that nice little 300,000 that we made, I feel like I'm going to clean up some of these sheds now. And we need to go to demolish. So this is the first one to go. We're obviously going to get a little bit of money for this. You can see 73, almost 74,000 we got for it. It's not a lot, but it is something. And let's go here as well. Oh, that one was cheaper for some reason. And we can take this shed out. My pressure washer's got to go. Come back here, you. And my fuel tank. I know I had a bit of fuel in here, so it's probably going to reimburse me for the fuel. Yeah, it's 6,000 liters of fuel plus silo not empty exactly. So my 6,000 liters is worth 2,100. Oh, that's some cheap diesel. Alright, so we got rid of everything on this yard. Very good. I see that field 1 is still ready for harvest. We're not going to bother with that. We don't really care, do we? Okay. Now, let's go back. Tools. We were looking for that new shed. This is the one. The hall with the workshop. And we were quite certain that we wanted it somewhere about here. Now it says it's overlapping with another object. I can't see quite what that would be. And do I want it? You know, I kind of want it closer to the road. Just because I don't want it too close to the house. That would, you know, kind of stink up the yard and whatnot. We can have a little bit of grass growing between there. That's not a problem. As well as that, we do need to get our pressure washer back. Absolutely. So I'm just curious where I can put that. I don't want to put it back in here. I don't think that's the right answer. So maybe I'll put it right beside the door. Oh, it'd be lovely if I could have it right there, but I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, let's just get a little closer in there and see what happens. So just a tad further out. How about like that? There we go. Beautiful. What else do we have? Yes, now what we need is our sheds. And we had a couple of these solar sheds right here, 152s. And we wanted to house our combines in these. So that might mean that we'll have to move some of the objects here. And then we'll put our combines in there as well as our semi-trailers. I feel like that'd be a good idea. There's still enough room for the semi-trailer to turn around in. Yeah, I think that's probably how we'll do it. In the end, what I might do is even just smack them right up beside here. I think that's not even a bad idea either. But yeah, let me just move some equipment around real quick and then we'll get back to that. You know, speaking of things that we do need to add, the fuel tank. We should put that on that side of the shed, which will make it nice and handy for us. I'll put up a driveway here somewhere so we can pull up with our vehicle and then we can, yeah, let's go under landscaping. And we'll go under painting. And yeah, let's grab some asphalt. Make the square nice and big. And what we're going to do, first off, we're going to go get that. Oh, that's not asphalt at all. My bad. I think I need gravel. Let's try that again. One more time. Much better. Hey, yeah, that's it. let's take a look and see what it looks like. I'm excited to see it. Obviously, we're gonna have to buy a lot of fuel too to fill this thing up. Oh my goodness, the tank is empty. Alright, open the gate. Let's have us a look. We could get a decent sized header in here, but not the big ones that we're using right now. So it'll be interesting. Okay, yeah, this is where we repair, repaint and all that. It'll be interesting to see if we park our vehicle in here, if we can actually repair or if we'll have to pull it right close. But there's, yeah, a lot of tools here, a lot of goodies. It honestly looks really nice. With our work here mostly done, we have the shop set up and everything. I think we should probably try to sleep a few times and get to December. So that's what I'm going to plan to do. Well, another good morning to you. It is now December officially, and Frosty has decided to make his return. But we still have lots of grain to haul. Seeing as it is now officially the grain hauling season, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Yes, the dog gets to eat first. Alright, well, let's not waste any time. Let's go and see if we can get ourselves some grain here. Alright, so jump in the truck real quick. And let's see what we all have going on. So December is good for wheat. That's at 199. December is also great for barley at 346. Oats is good in December. Sorghum is January. And then we got sunflowers in February. Very good. And then soybeans in June. So we got at least 3 different products here. That is fascinating. Okay. I feel like what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with wheat. I'm going to dump that into this trailer. And then I'm going to hook up this Super Bee behind it. And we're going to see if we can throw an oats in one of the Super Bees. Just try. Just see what we can do. Okay, but also wheat. Where's our highest price here? We got 1,500. Looks like Animal Dealer will be the best for wheat. Okay, good to know. And for oats? For oats, we're also at Animal Dealer, so then we might not want to use that Super Bee. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. We'll start with wheat anyway. Okay. We'll open up that cover. And let's see. Where's our wheat? Start. There we go. So yeah, let's fill up one trailer and let's see how much we can get here. Well, here's the first load. Let's have us a look and see how much we can get. Should be good. I'm already thinking about buying a bigger tipper for doing these loads. And there is one I have in mind. So as soon as we're done this load, we might end up selling this tipper and getting a bigger one. But I just want to see how much we're going to be getting. You know, because a bigger tipper just means that, you know, we can haul a lot more product at once. So far it looks like it'll be over 100,000. Yeah, 167. Okay. Very good. Now let's go into the store and let's see if I can find that tipper. Now, trying to get a tipper from Flat Deck would seem like it'd be a rather ridiculous idea, wouldn't it? But here's the thing. You can make it an auto load for bales, or you can have a tipper body. Now, tipper body would offer a lot of room. Like, this is a big trailer. And we have log forks, a couple of different options, liquid tank even, slurry spreader. And we have a tipper body with an unrealistic, yeah, like there's a 250,000 liters and also a 500,000 liter, which is unrealistic too, and 750,000 all the way up to 1,000,000 liters. Now, obviously we don't want 1,000,000 or anything, but if we had 250,000, I feel like that would be a really good spot to be at. So I'm just going to take a look at what other tire options we have. Looks like Lizard is pretty much the nicest one. Not wide tires, just standard, it's fine. We'll add a hitch ball to the back. And it looks like we can get a pin there as well. The ball is fine. Definitely get a tarp for it. Alright, frame. Just to see where that would change. Okay, I see what would change. We can keep that jet black, that is fine. And we'll buy that for 127,800. So that wasn't even quite as much as what the tipper was worth. Okay, now that we have that, what we want to do is get rid of this tipper here, and it's worth 50 grand as is. So we'll be getting half of our money back. Oh, no, not that one. Here, this tipper, this red one here. Yep, 53,000. There we go. Well, I'll bet you'll never have seen that before. 3 different grains on board. We have barley on the blue trailer, and then we got wheat in hoppers 1, 2, and 3 in the Super B. Then we got a little bit of oats in hopper number 4. So now we're gonna see if we can't torture this poor trailer. See if it can, or the poor truck I should say, see if it can actually pull it or not. But since all of this is getting sold in December, I'm like, well, you know, why can't we? Why wouldn't we? It only makes sense. Bring as much as we can. I'm gonna have to disassemble this rig a little bit once we get to the animal dealer. But that's alright. I'm sure it'll be fine. When I look at the Super B, I'm more and more convinced that I need to change the colors on the trailer. Like, I love this Super B colors. The nice navy blue tarp on it and black trailer. And I think the frame should be a nice silver color. So we might have to do a little bit of work on this trailer, but we just got it in a hurry, and now look at us. We're already deciding what colors we want. But here we go. We are at the animal dealer, and we need to unload all this grain and see what our harvest income is going to be. And there's still more grain to go. Let me remind you of that. There we go. So this is barley here first. And we'll get this Super B next with the 2 different grains we got going on there. $347. Okay, very good. Barley's definitely a cheaper grain from the look of things. So now on to these other grains here. Let's see what we can do. Now that we have our back trailer in position, we're going to dump out the oats, and you can see there's not a whole lot of it. It's only, you know, less than 10,000 liters, but it had to go as well. So there it is, dumping out. We'll see what kind of price we can get for that. 23.7. That's good. Alright, now the first hopper of wheat. Get rid of that. And we'll see what the rest of it will hold. It looks like the harvest is pretty bountiful, that's for sure. Okay, 31,000. Not bad at all. And now we move to the front trailer and we start dumping. I should have done the other hopper first, but I didn't, so it's okay. We'll just deal with it as it is. Okay, 27. Looks like the price might have dropped just a little bit. That is fine. See if this next one will be 27 as well. And 27. There we go. And much like I thought, there was only a very, very little bit of wheat left in here. Not enough to fill up this trailer, so we're just going to leave there like literally 116 liters of wheat. So instead of bringing that one along, we're just going to take these two and call that good. It's not worth bringing a whole other trailer just for an itsy bitsy little bit of wheat. So yeah, we're going to go take this on to the animal dealer as well and see what kind of final tally we have for our harvest this year. This being December, this is kind of the final thing. It is nice to see from our previous episode when we planted a bit of wheat here. The wheat is coming up very nice. But yeah, let's go over to the animal dealer. Let's see what the final tally is and celebrate, I guess. And once again, here we go. See if we'll get the 27,000 per hopper still. I'm very hopeful that that's going to be the case. This was the highest paying place thus far. Yeah, looks like that is the case indeed. And let's dump that out. Hopefully that is 27 as well. Man, we have actually done really well for ourselves this year, so to speak. Another 27,000? Perfect. Alright, let's see if I can get my dump truck lined up just close enough. We'll move. Yes, I can. That's all I need. Just hair on there. And 134,000 for that. Perfect. Wow, we're almost at $2 million here. So you know what that means? That means we're going to need to celebrate by buying a piece of land. I have a feeling we should buy a piece of land, don't you guys? Well, let's bring these trailers back to the yard and let's go have us a little meeting, shall we? We need to go head over to our new shop and have us a little meeting. It's pretty safe to say that should be lots of room to fuel up for all of our tractors. And I'm just going to give this truck a very quick rinse off. It is muddy as can be. Looks absolutely horrible. A little rinse would not hurt. Just to keep it looking in tip-top shape. We're going to be selling this truck at some point, I'm sure. But till then, you know, it's worth keeping it nice and clean and making sure it's ready for sale whenever we do end up selling it. Beautiful. Wash off our pump a little bit. Wonderful. Anyway, now back to the shop. We need to discuss what kind of property we are going to buy. Because obviously we have to buy a property. This 1.9 million is begging for it. So here we go. Moment of truth, folks. Now there's a couple criteria that I'm looking for. One of them is what kind of crops they'll be on there. Oh, nice. This guy's done his cotton. That's great. So, if they have a good crop on them, then we definitely are interested in it. And then also price is going to make a difference. For a long time, I've been eyeing up field number 1. And so let's go to farmland and let's just select that to see what it's worth. It's worth 1.3. Very cool. Number 28. What is that one worth? 780 roughly, which would complete the block here, which would mean 30, 28. Obviously, this field is really field 20, right? If I did that, I would have 22 and 20 all joined together in one field, and theoretically I could plow the grass under and make 20 as well. So we'd have another sort of U-shaped one, same as this field here. But somehow I feel like field number 1 would, even though it's more expensive, it would bring us a lot more acres. So, but the thing is, he hasn't planted anything on it yet. So that, you know, that's kind of makes me wonder a little bit. 19 is probably way out of the question. What's 18 got planted on it? Let's have a look, see what 18's got. 18 has got canola, which is not a bad bet. 18 being so close to 17. And what are we asking for that one? 1,087,000. So that's not bad. We know 15 is planted, and we know 13 is planted. 13 is a bit of a pain in the butt, and it's also a bit far away from everything else. Is there anything else that's planted? These are all just cultivated. 14 is a great field. 16 is a decent field. Honestly, if we could buy 15 and 16 and just join it together with 17, that would be incredible, honestly. But do we want to take field 1? It would make the most sense, wouldn't it? Taking field 1. That way we could finish our plowing here and join everything together. It is going to be the most money out of all of them. I mean, short of buying 19, of course. There, let's go. 19 is worth 2 million, and we don't have that. That's pretty obvious. Now, if we bought this one, we would have about 500,000 left. So our money would go down a little bit. We do still have a bit of grain to sell come January and whatnot, but it would definitely go down a little bit. Man, that kind of begs the question: do we really want to or not? I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling it. So I think we buy it. 1.3. Yeah, why don't we? You guys okay with that? Everyone's okay? Alright, we've done it. We still have 600,000 left. Good. So let's take us a look at our newly purchased property. Looks like we're gonna have some cultivating left to do. Yeah. This is all my field now. And that means I can join it with a bunch of, with field number 2, which should be great. And I'm guessing I'll probably join it somewhere about here. I'll just cut straight across, just to match it up with field number 2. However that works out, we'll figure something out. But there you go. Hey, this has been a very productive episode, I have to say. So thanks again to everyone who watched. I hope you guys did enjoy that. And if you did, leave a like on the video if you feel up for it. If you want to just keep up with the series, because guess what? Next episode is going to be a brand new chapter, and we got a lot more work to do. So if you guys want to keep up with this series, then definitely consider subscribing. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. You guys have been amazing. The viewership is up like crazy. I am honestly humbled and blessed. So thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.